Salute everybody. Salute. Welcome to Switching Lanes with Miss Parker. Miss Parker, I'm sorry about the delay, y'all. As I was coming in. Hold on, y'all. Bubba. Hold on, y'all. What up, Bubba? Huh? The kids, girl. The kids. It's my youngest son. His birthday's tomorrow. I'm excited. Excited. Let me shout out these. Y'all know when my mouse be messing up. Juvenated, thank you. Anna, thank you. Nicole, thank you. Tanya J, thank you. Salute everybody that's here. Y'all know my mouse be messing up, so I got to catch y'all as y'all coming in. But as I was driving from getting my hair done, right, something clicked. Like it always do. I seen Shank playing Switching Lanes for y'all, and I was like, all my lines are freestyle, by the way. I don't write nothing down. So as I'm driving, I'm like, and I came up with a scene. So I was shooting a scene of Switching Lanes, you know? So shout out to Shank for stopping. As soon as he got done with his live, I was like, come on, let's shoot a scene. I got a scene. I want to shoot. Let's go. Let's do this. Or whatever. So yeah. I hope y'all like it. When everything comes together for this scene, y'all gonna like it. And then I'm gonna add somebody to Switching Lanes. I add Tootie. I think Tootie would be real good for Switching Lanes in the movement. Yeah. I'm gonna add two. That's what I'm gonna go do. Add two. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm changing my mind on what's going on. I know y'all was a whole bunch of funk asses over there with Shank Rock. What happened? Change my mind about what, T lady? I said I'm gonna cover what I got on the Sade Robinson story and stuff like that. Hey Kimberly Mitchell, thankful, virtuous, Nicole Neal. She said I can't wait to see y'all make this movie. Jennifer, hey. What's going on, sister? Waverly, what it do, boo? Alicia, Tanya. Would love to see Tootie. Oh, Tootie's getting on her. Tootie, bring that ass to Switching Lanes. Oh, matter of fact, she already said she's gonna be on it. Yeah. Miss One in a Billion, what it do? Nikki, what's going on? BB, what it do? Bella. You can't. I'm gonna give you this one too. Hold on. Cause self-made is like, yeah, to bring that ass here. And Shank believe Tootin' Long calling a funk ass. Nah. Coming for my riders and all of that. I ain't going. Okay. Hold on, Bella. All right, there you go till you get it together, okay? Hey, Capricorn sis. Hey, Michelle. Kimberly, sister. Oh, shit. Kimberly, what's going on? I know you was in blue, but I don't know what's happening. I don't know if I did something. I don't know. Hey, just Jacob. Thank you. Sunshine Love, what it do? Y'all, I gotta go get my hair braided. I can't sit around with my hair not done. Hey, Born a Queen, Virtuous. Hey, Marisha. Yes. What's going on, Marisha Boo? That's the kind of takeover platform I love, okay? Let me take my shoes off. Yeah, y'all know I done been out all morning. I'm tired. I'm tired. Thank you, Marisha, for being a member for 2 months, sister. Yeah, so I've been hearing this story about I see y'all were enjoying yourself with Shank Rock. He didn't get to his commentary, at least I don't think he did, and stuff like that. I seen he got a lot of backlash, and I got some new info, you guys. I really do, but about Nazaya, I want to share, but I'm not. I asked the writers if we would just want to keep it in the Discord. I really do, because you know y'all can't take what I do in Nazaya Harris content, so I'm gonna leave it where it is, and stuff like that. But you know, it is definitely tea. It's not tea. It's half and half. It's good or whatever. Sunshine Love, you get so much backlash from it. It's ridiculous. It's sad and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So just keep her name alive and stuff. I don't know. Later on when I come back, I don't know what I really want to do. But we shared some good value. I shared some valuable information with them and had them jaw dropped. Had my riders jaw dropped. Hey Barbie, Melame, hey. Look, Jazz said, "Don't do us like that, now. Don't do that, Miss Parker. Now, don't Tasha. Don't do that. Don't do that, Tasha. Now, don't do that." But yeah, I had them jaw dropped in the disco. I was like, "Hey, y'all ready? Sit down. Put your seatbelts on. You gonna look?" She said, "Speechless. Gonna fall out your chairs for this one." And the hell, I had to pick a couple of y'all up, fan them off, and some more shit. Come, get up. Tea lady, get up, man. It wasn't that good a tea, was it? But yeah, I might yeah, Miss One to Be, you know, I took him tracks out. I was like, yeah, look at Waverly down there. I'm like, right, girl, come on. Only by his grace, hey my love. With these stories happening so back to back, I know, JS. I know. I might. I don't know if I want to. I want to keep my tea to myself. You know, it causes problems. Tea causes spilling too much tea causes problems and stuff. So, you know, like I said, I think with that case, I just want to see back and see what everybody else come up with. I got plenty of more receipts and stuff, but you know, everything ain't meant to. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you. I was driving. I said, Lizzie, I need you on switching lanes real quick. And sis was instantly like, because Lizzie played on switching lanes before. Y'all gonna see that incorporated. Lizzie had played on, I think season 1. Yeah, season 1 of switching lanes. So thank you, sister. She said, you and your creative mind. I said, I know. Yeah. Hey, Betty. You know what? Only by grace. I think I might get a members only Discord. I think I want to do a members only Discord and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna do it today for y'all. I think y'all deserve it too. Hey Tasha. I think y'all do deserve some tea, you know what I'm saying? Hey lovely and stuff without the BS and stuff. And y'all get to kick it with me behind the scenes. Not no messy shit, but just kick it with me behind the scenes and drop links or do whatever. Just chit chat like I do with my mods and stuff. You know what I'm saying? If my mods want to get in there, they can with y'all and stuff. But yeah, I can do that today. I'll get one started today for y'all. Okay, I will, Niconia. I will. I gotta get a mod. I gotta get a mod over like Alicia or somebody to screen who comes in, so that way, won't everybody just be getting in. Because you know, if y'all want to share anything, y'all can. You know, I want to create a safe space for you guys behind the scenes too. Hey, Kaya. Oh, you've been running around like crazy. Sorry, love. It's almost over with. Shit. Tomorrow be Wednesday. I said, hell, not the weekend again. Shit. Hell, I don't even know what happened to Memorial Weekend and shit. Now we in June and shit. And hell, it'll be 4th of July before you know it. I was like, shit. Hey, Carla. Hey, Milky Way. It's a new Milky Way. Hey, Mocha. Thank you, Tarsha, baby. I couldn't take my hair. I was supposed to get it done tomorrow. She changed it and stuff and stuff like that. And she charges me cheap. My little African okay, Anna. Okay, baby. She only charged me like 60 and stuff for my hair where I've been coming to her for so long. And she keeps me together. So I ain't gonna. This is Adriana Young. Went to Ghana. I haven't heard the full story. They said it was over rioting like crazy. I know Tasha, right? Hey, Miss Tizita. Hey, Virtuous, baby. Capricorn, my love. Yeah, Ghana. And I want to hear a couple of news clips first before we get into it, so I can really get into the gist of it. Star, come up at the Discord laughed about Shank, child. We ain't studying Shank. Has anybody heard about this story with Adrianna? A lot of people was telling me to look into it. I seen people telling too. Okay, let's go here. Hold on, he's got a couple of things, but I seen a part one for Adriana. I want to see the part one. Okay, part two. Okay, let's go.
Wherever you're joining this live broadcast from, HGP Nightly News, we're coming to you live from Georgia. We are at the Gwinnett County Medical Examiner's Office and Morgue. Of course, you know, we are here to bring you details, coverage of the second autopsy of young Adriana Young.
I want to say that this is crazy. Which one I got? Hold on, y'all. Let me look at the video I got up. What's the name of it?
The Adriana Young case has shocked communities worldwide.
Thank you, Kimberly.
What happens when an 11-year-old girl vanishes during a family outing, only to be found deceased 20 hours later in the very same swimming pool that was repeatedly searched? This Guyana swimming pool tragedy
said her father went to look for her because she came up missing. They said they searched everything high and low. Hey, Toya. What up, sister? Leisha, drop this Toya's baby link. Y'all pouring to my sister. That's my sister. That's my baby right there. Y'all pouring to her like y'all pouring to me, okay? But said the father searched high and low. I know, Capricorn. And said they searched every inch of this hotel. No, Adriana. Toya, keep up the good work over there. I see you, sister. Keep up the good work. Thank you, TT.
has raised serious questions about police procedures and potential cover-ups. With protests spreading across multiple continents and an international outcry demanding answers, this is no fantasy. This is the heartbreaking story that has ignited global concern and raised questions about justice in Guyana. One might wonder if this tragedy could have been prevented. The truth is stranger than any screenplay. In reality, this is the distressing, concerning situation surrounding what happened to Adriana Young, a case that has thousands seeking answers across continents.
Y'all drop Big Stacks link to Alicia, please. 11 years old. Who put that baby there? Thank you, Jesse. What happened to this baby? There and a crime creator called Haley. Okay, let me write it down, sister. Because this is crazy right here. This is, Lord have mercy. Say hello to your neighbor. Thank you, Candy Boo. Thank you, sister. Make sure y'all say hello to each and every person that comes in. Welcome them in like I do y'all, okay?
On April 23rd, 2025, what should have been a day of joy and family bonding at the Doubleday International Hotel in Tucson, Guyana, unfortunately transformed into a situation that would spark concern across an entire country and beyond. Adriana Young, just 11 years old, visited the hotel's swimming pool with her grandmother and relatives. After purchasing pool access, she was last seen near the water shortly after 1:10 p.m.
This is not a scam. The Health Food Allowance card is available for those on.
2 hours passed. Adriana was nowhere to be found. By 3:30 p.m., her worried family called the Tucson police station, urgently seeking help to find their little girl. What followed would raise questions about police
So I wonder if it was cameras, because they said she went in there. Hey, Kippy, hey, to me up. Hey, y'all. I wonder if it was cameras down there, because they said that she went to the pool by was over by the pool at 1:30 and stuff. So that's daytime. You know, this ain't no nighttime stuff. Thank you, Burgess, for being a member for a month. They were not meant to go to that hotel, and please look up other deaths in that hotel that are alleged. Hey, Juvenated, baby.
Potential inconsistencies, and whether influential individuals might have been involved in shaping the narrative around a child's passing. How would you feel if authorities kept changing their explanation about your missing child? Imagine searching desperately for your child for almost an entire day. Now imagine making the discovery yourself after authorities were unable to do so. This was the devastating reality for Adriana's father, Adriana Young. Nearly 20 hours after she was reported missing, on the morning of April 24th, Adriana found his daughter in the very same swimming pool that had already been searched multiple times. Her body was discovered floating in the water, with visible marks on her face and limbs, raising questions about whether there might be more to the story than an accidental drowning.
Well, you know it's more than an accidental drowning. I mean, you know something happened to your daughter. They searched the whole hotel. And hell, y'all know we gonna search the pool. It's just natural. Y'all ever noticed that when our babies are hurt, all the cameras suddenly... Come on, Milky Way, I was great to say it. Because I'm saying, where was the cameras? Where was the camera? And why the fuck is the police giving all these different stories? Why is all these different stories? There was a 14-year-old with her, but her GMA has custody of her, and now she's not allowed to talk to anyone. As GMA said, she's mentally unfit. So it was a 14-year-old with Adriana, and now they saying that the grandma of the 14-year-old saying she's mentally challenged. Hey, Anita, you lying to me? Hey, Patricia, my sister, my rider. Patricia, send me an email today, please. You mean to tell me that this baby, hey, Zen, boo, drop your link to Zen. So y'all mean to tell me that somebody was with Adriana, and the grandmother of the Adriana saying, of the 14-year-old saying she can't talk because she's illiterate. She wasn't illiterate to be with Adriana by herself. And can't no 11-year-old take care of a child with mental issues. Never, Candy. Yes, there were 8 adults and 12 kids.
The discovery occurred during an ongoing protest, as community members had gathered to advocate for more thorough investigation efforts. This raises several questions. How could this happen? How could a body suddenly appear in a pool that had been examined repeatedly by multiple people? Even more concerning was the Guyana Police Force's initial statement, which claimed Adriana had left the hotel in a red and black Toyota Ram heading toward Vredenhoop. This statement was later withdrawn, with authorities acknowledging they had made a significant error. Consider this for a moment. While a family desperately searched for their daughter, police were directing them to look for a car that apparently never existed. What we want? Justice. Justice for whom? Adriana. This call would soon resonate across neighborhoods, cities, and eventually, across oceans. Interestingly, the Doubleday Hotel had experienced another incident previously. In what appears to be a parallel situation that...
Right, I'm like you, Patricia. It's always a cover up, just Mona exactly. And she said they searched the pool, there was nobody. Then suddenly she's there. That right there killed it for me. Right there, we already know some stuff going on, and she got bruises everywhere. I don't know what to think. Why you don't know what to think, Tamia? Come through and tell me. Yes, someone was hit. Someone was with her, and they got a VIP band to go in that pool, but no one says who gave it. Did she go along? No. And she had a 14-year-old with her. It is more to this story. And we know over there in Ghana, come on, y'all. Let's be honest. And this is, That's why I told my daughter when she went to the Bahamas last week, I was like, be careful. Stay with everybody. Even when y'all go to the bathroom, go together. I don't care if nobody else got to use the bathroom. Go together. Go together. I remember when I tell my kids when they say monsters are real, I would say there's not a such thing as monsters. Well, now I beg the difference. Oh, but it's monsters. Yeah, hell yeah. That's why I said about the girl that did that to Jamaria Sessions. I said she's a total example of a monster under the bed. This makes no sense. It don't to me. It don't.
You are discussing. A young man named Sadiq Juman was found deceased under circumstances that raised questions in the very same pool back in 2012.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They said Sadiq was found dead in the same pool in 2012. It's like racing a thing in Ghana. Her dad is Indo and mama's black. And it said her grandma and the rest of the family didn't like her as she looks Afro is sick. Wow. She definitely didn't drown, Jessica. Yeah, Carla, I say too. Especially being at the was he from there? Because if you're not from there, then no. Even if I'm from there, it's a no. Just see, you hear me? You heard what he said, Nicole? He said Sadiq. This happened to Sadiq in 2012, same pool. And they were at that pool. She was not alone. This be some sick ass shit. That's what I'm saying to me.
His examination suggested trauma
I
and
got it,
possible
Dan.
altercation, similar to the marks observed on young Adriana's body. The connection continues. Bojnarine Bola.
They said Sadiq had the same bruises like Adriana. So what's happening at this hotel? What's really happening at this hotel? Because it's beyond now. Nobody's gonna keep having the same fate. It's not coincidental. It's not coincidental that McDonald's got a pool and can't find our kids, and every time we look up, it's some kids unalived in a pool at McDonald's, and same bruises, same everything. It's not possible. I am Anna. She didn't drown Miss Loki at all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jessica.
Proprietor of the Doubleday Hotel had previously faced charges related to Juman's case in that identical swimming pool. Though he was ultimately acquitted in 2017 due to what was deemed insufficient evidence, the pattern deserves consideration. Multiple sources suggest that Bola and his family may have been associated with questionable activities, including allegations of fraud cases in the United States and Canada. Could this be coincidence? Is it possible that authorities were aware of potential issues and didn't take adequate preventative measures? We don't go pool, we does go river at the back there. I don't know to swim, but the father would take them there and they would...
Yeah, he did it. He did it. And what's crazy, y'all, this is another Arabic. This is another Arabic, just like Frank. This is what they do, because they can have so many aliases. This is why, in a sense, you guys, and this is nothing against immigrants or people that don't got the, just no. Because this is why this happens. You know what I'm saying? They're able to come over. That's where that sex trafficking comes from. They're able to maneuver our children out of here like it's nothing. In a boat, in crates. Capricorn said, no foul play. She said, definitely not. The bruises making me think organ harvesting. Absolutely, Milky Way. Yeah, Kaya, you hear me? I ain't, hey. Yes, and listen to, they said he had, let me take it back so y'all can hear that he has prior charges.
His examination suggested trauma and possible altercation, similar to the marks observed on young Adriana's body. The connection continues. Bajnarine Bola, the proprietor of the Doubleday Hotel, had previously faced...
Listen what they great say.
charges related to Juman's case in that identical swimming pool. Though he was ultimately acquitted in 2017 due to what was deemed insufficient evidence, the pattern deserves consideration. Multiple sources suggest that Bola and his family may have been associated with questionable activities, including allegations of fraud cases in the United States and Canada. Could this be coincidence? Is it possible that authorities were aware of potential issues and didn't take adequate preventative measures? We don't go pool, we does go river at the back there. I don't know to swim, but the father would take them there and they would go and swim. It had about 5 or 6 persons in the pool that were diving and combing and searching, so she was never in there.
This is.
They definitely work together. That's one thing about them, and y'all notice that they don't have black people working for them. Black people don't work in them stores. When you go in them juice stores, you don't see. They stick to their own. That way they can work together and get those resources for the traffic. Hey, Bob, what it do? Gina, what it do, sister? Justin, what it do, sister? Thank you. Insufficient evidence. Thank you. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, common news reporting, scholarship, and research. If they was at the poor family, why didn't they see anything? I'm in Ohio, so that's right next to me. What's next to you, Tamia? Swag Sissy, what it do? What it do, my bookie? Y'all drop Swag's link for me. So her grandmother did. Right, Candy. So you're telling me that her grandmother, yep, so they move bodies, sure do. So you mean to tell me, Anna, that her grandmother was didn't want to search. He said sit their ass down.
These are the emotional words of Adriana's mother, Amicia Simon, who strongly questions the possibility that her daughter drowned accidentally in that pool. The distress in her voice is evident as she speaks about her child. Adriana's parents have expressed concerns about the initial autopsy conducted by the government-appointed Barbadian pathologist, Dr. Shubhaker Karapal, which concluded death by drowning. They've requested independent investigation.
Yeah, because see, they all in it together. The doctor's getting the organs. Why wouldn't he? Y'all drop Dr. J's link, Alicia, please. Hey, Dr. J, salute love. Why wouldn't the doctor say drowning? He knows it ain't no drowning because she wasn't in that pool. She was nowhere near that pool, in that pool or nothing when they did that whole search. But see, I show you how rotten and foul them countries are, because don't forget Shanquilla Robinson. Don't forget my girl back there. That's how they did her. They didn't call the police, didn't call the ambulance, and nothing. Said the friends told them don't call the police. Since when? Since when? Yes, her grandmother looked at the video of her when search her mom was broken. Grandma wouldn't even hug her. I said it from the start. Yeah, her grandmother one who sold her. I bet y'all when it come down to it, Anna, I bet y'all the grandmother was ready to come out of that lifestyle. You know, the dirt floor in the house and shit. And, you know, I wouldn't, man. Not just, yep, it is, Martha. It is. $4.99. Hey, thank you, sis. Yeah, she was ready to sell them organs. Hey, Lori, that grandmother was ready to sell them organs. And it's not just Mexicans. It is in every race, but let's keep it real. I'm just keeping it a buck. When you hear about it, it is happening in those countries. They take the kids from her and place them in those countries to the highest bidder, the organ harvesting and all of that.
Hiring additional experts to conduct their own examinations. To me, although he is saying he will get justice and whatever, he is not even responding to our request for an independent investigation, Amicia said, referencing President Irfan Ali's statements. The family's concerns appear significant. Through their attorney, they've requested international involvement, specifically asking agencies like the FBI, Scotland Yard, or the Royal Canadian Mounted.
She said the granny just bought a new house. Make that make sense, but she poor. Okay. Above, baby. My bookie. Drop Above link for me, please, Alicia. So the grandmother was poor. Now she in a she no longer got, she got a little towel set on the floor. Now she got an linoleum on the floor. She done went from dirt floors to an linoleum. If not for organs, they sell them into slavery to absolutely, Patricia. Absolutely. Just like they did us. You gotta know they trafficked us for years. What y'all think that was? They just got a name to it. Now they don't call it slavery, they call it sex trafficking. Well, we did for years. We stayed in bondage of sex trafficking, did we? Come on, Tasha, it makes sense why she wasn't going to look for that baby. Told her husband, sit his ass down with this your grandbaby. Thank you, Virtuous. And that lets you know this happens in other countries, not just here. Hey, Shelly. Come on, Above. This is what they call it. Sex trafficking, you sell them for money. All the slaves they sell for money. It is, Martha. It really is. It's sick. And they got to start being held accountable. That's why I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to go nowhere. Just like that black man went down there to the Bahamas. His wife looked for him. They started to say he drowned, but it was floated up, but he beat bruises everywhere. Come on, man. No. There was cotton wool in her mouth and nose. First doctor said that. But then when given an autopsy, no signs of nothing. No water in her lung. She didn't drown then. No water in her lung. She said sold to the highest bidder. You heard me? Right to me and me too, because this is sad. This is sick. They didn't think this was going to go like this. They thought, poor little Dusty Guyana, ain't nobody going to study that little girl. And here she is. Boom, here she is. It do just like it. Just like it is just not over here, Carla. That's the only difference. It's just not happening right here. What it do, Bread? She was placed in that pool unalive, no drowning. Let's go. That baby didn't drown. That baby didn't drown at all. Come on, make it make sense, Juvenated. How you drown, you ain't got a bit of water in your lung. I mean, they just freshly threw her in there. Like right when they walked in there and found her, they freshly just put her in there. And probably put the person that found her, truth be told, in place. Right to me, and she was already gone. But she got to have water in her lungs. If you in that pool for a while, water gonna get in your lungs. Hey, Allison. Her body's in Atlanta, Georgia right now. What, they running another autopsy? Shout out to Allison. She's been following this story pretty deep. They had a parade for in New York. Okay, that's nice. Right. Right. They said, but guess what, y'all, Above it? They said they don't want our organs. They said they want our skin. Like the tusk of an elephant. When I did a trafficking thing, I'm going to play that actually. Because I said, I've been wanting to do our history lives like I've been wanting to. Hey, Nick. Hey, Nika. How you doing? Thank you for coming through. She said, was she floating at the bottom? They said floating. Hey, Sharon. Yeah, they said, go. I'm going to do this live on Saturday. I'm going to bring our history lives back. I'm going to do two. I'm going to do one on human trafficking, and then I'm going to do our slavery lives. That's going to be good. Great question. How was she found? They said floating in the pool. We great get to it. But Come to find out, above, they said they don't want us for our organs now. They want us for our skin. It's something about our skin, melanated people's skin or people of color. So yeah, it's the blood they wanted. It's the blood. Why do you think it was the blood they wanted? Hey Cindy.
Police to oversee the inquiry. The family has no confidence in the Guyana police force to carry out an impartial and thorough investigation.
Well, no, they ain't got no shit. The family don't trust them. Hell, we know. I know. Hell, I don't. I wouldn't dare. It is. It's sad. It's crazy. It's all that. This is sick. This shit's happening too much. Grandma said, "Up, Carla, come on." She went from dirt floors to linoleum. They said she got hardwood and got a nice little cul-de-sac. We have to be aware. They say highly melanated. Yep, she said sacrifice. Her grandmother did that. Yeah, she had to be freshly placed in that pool. Hey, TT, she said just messy. They want us so bad, they do. That's why they going after our kids. Yep, the eyes too. They said the eyes. Yes, Candy. They said the skin and the eyes of African American. Yes. Okay, Cold Piece, my sister. Y'all drop Cold Piece's link too while she riding, please. Hey, Melanin Queen, how you doing? And y'all know how we do it. Pouring to the content creators like y'all pouring to me. Nothing more, nothing less. She said our thymus gland is a GM too. I heard that about the eyes and the blood too. I don't know, Alicia. Alicia, can you tell how to become a member? Alicia A.
Their statement indicates. How would you feel having to challenge the very system that's supposed to protect your child?
Okay.
The condition of Adriana's body prompted immediate questions that merit attention.
Mocha said the movie Get Out is a perfect example of our culture being popular for organ harvesting. Absolutely. They said want our lives but don't want our struggles. Let's go, Jessica. She said, sounds like Get Out. That's what she just said, Sherry. Hey, Miami. This case is something else I've been following it. Yeah, I'm ready to get on it.
Her mother noticed something particularly concerning that authorities appear reluctant to address. The
You're
question still is, she drowned. Where did she drown? Okay, I'm not running away from the fact if they are saying that she drowned, but the question is, where did she drown? How? By who? What is the marks on her skin? She continued with growing emotion. When, from the way my child came out of that pool to the point of when I identified the body before they started the post-mortem, you couldn't see those marks. Her face got dark, so this could never be from drowning.
So, I don't like to think about it, but my parents are getting...
It's either two things. They either took out the cotton wool at the hospital or it
Kimberly,
happened
if you
at
get
Mr.
time, come up and
Ezekiel's
explain
parlor,
that.
because when the body got to Bowland Singh to do the scan and other stuff, the cotton wool that I saw with my two eyes disappeared, Amicia recounted, her voice breaking. What circumstances might explain cotton in the nose of someone who reportedly drowned?
Come on, y'all. Where did cotton come from now? Where's all this other shit coming from? Where's all this other shit coming from? I'm not going. Sorry, I'm just not going. Y'all go catch Cold Pieces new video out. What happened to Case and Flowers? Who is responsible? Y'all make sure y'all go check out Cold Pieces' latest video. What happened to Case and Flowers? Who is responsible? So that's another story right there. Well, come on, where does cotton coming from? What's going on? What was they really about to do to her? But it was getting too, you know what I'm saying? The crowd was getting too heavy looking. I think people showed up that wasn't supposed to show up to start searching. Her mother's an amazingly strong woman. She ain't giving up. Her father don't want to believe his family did it. Okay, Alicia Boo. Jordan Pelly be talking to us for real. His movies has messages. Yeah, you're right, Mocha. Think about why he makes them. Where's the father's family? Right. They say they guilty to me. Right. Toss you out to above and look, y'all. Harvesting is sick, but it's real. It's really what's happening right now. It's like they're limited on kids and skin and other stuff. She said, yes, thymus gland. They took Kanika's thymus gland. Did they? our melanin is priceless. That's what they say they get us for our melanin. They try to throw them off, but they wasn't going. I got to go back and replay from the beginning. I'm interested. Yeah, for real, Cold Piece. This is a new case to get up on. I'm ready to follow this one for sure. Hey, Jante, harvesting is a big business. Yeah, shit. It's real big. Thank you, statements.
And why would potentially important evidence no longer be available? The tragedy has resonated far beyond Guyana's borders, sparking an unprecedented global response.
As it should.
Across New York, Toronto, London, Barbados, Jamaica, Suriname, and beyond, Guyanese communities and their allies have gathered by the hundreds for candlelight vigils, emotional marches, and heartfelt memorial services. In this way, the situation has united people across borders. In Brooklyn, crowds chanted, "Say her name." Adriana, while proudly holding the golden arrowhead, Guyana's flag, their voices echoing through the streets. Meanwhile in Brixton, London, emotion.
They just thought this was gonna be another case that just goes, you know what I'm saying, unheard of. Because don't forget, they said Sadiq in 2012 did the same thing. They said same bruises and all. It's not coincidental. They didn't think people was will look as they sent everyone outside to distract people. Yeah, above it, this one's deep. She said that's why I had to remove from being a donor on my license plate. Hey, sister, what's going on, Sister Kimberly?
Hi. So adrenal
Harvest.
chrome harvesting. That's when they take the children and torture them. So they have a lot of God dog. What's the shit? The fight or flight hormone. I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, so they take the children, they torture them, so they have the hormone in them, and then they take the blood and they use it for psychedelic effects and rejuvenating effects, so that keeps them young.
So it keeps the people that buy that piece young. Is that what you're saying, Kimberly? She said testosterone, Stockholm. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But I know they said our skin is more than organs. They said, what is the top seller? When I did, I was doing the trafficking research, and they said skin was more than organs. Have you heard about that, Kimberly, that they said our skin is worth more than our organs? Epinephrine. Yeah,
epinephrine, that's it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you heard me because my connection was bad.
Go ahead, sister.
About the adrenochrome harvesting.
Yeah, go ahead.
Were you able to hear me?
No, go ahead. Every time you grade do it, you go out. I don't know what she said. I've heard that. Yeah, when I was doing it, she said our time is gland. Everybody keeps saying that, Cindy. That's the Hollywood stuff. Yeah, it is, Sunshine. They trying to figure out why black don't crack. Let's go, Nika. It's something about our skin. Yes. Yeah, juvenated. Yep, that's what it was. Because one thing about it, we don't age. We don't age. It's okay. It's okay, Kimberly. We don't age. We don't. I don't see my sisters came up on the back end in the Discord, and I'm like, oh my God, you look amazing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just vibrant. Yes, the thymus gland is top dollar. Our skin contains melanin. It can help cure certain illnesses. Our skin is like gold to white people. They said the skin is the biggest organ of the body. Yes. Just with insurance, I paid $475 for EpiPen for my son. Oh my God. Y'all remember when Kim K was doing that blood mask and saying it was making her look young? She sure did. She sure did. She sure did. But what do they do with our skin and organs? Eat it like, I don't know. Hell, you know, if I knew, I'd say it. We don't, Dr. J. We don't age. They said that, Gigi. They pay big. She said, wasn't Kanika Jenkins, Kendrick Johnson, in organ harvesting case. Is that the one that was in the gym? Patricia rolled up in that mat. They didn't understand that we are God's chosen people. The book Cold Minds is real. Let me write that down. That's why they really be having them up in them tunnels and shit, making them tunnels and shit to be for them kids to be trafficked and looking for diamonds and shit. I need what you see on your skin. Cindy, yep, look it up. She had it all on her IG. Shut up. She said, this is crazy. Me and my friend was just talking about this earlier today about us black folk. Man, you heard me. Hey, Steffi Jean. Yep, and that gym man, he sure was. And that's what I said, Patricia. Y'all know nothing ever came out of that case with that boy Kendrick rolled up in that mat. Nothing came out of that. Thank you, Steffi Jean. Hey, Taj. Hey, Tina. Nothing was said. Nothing. They like, when they did that, and that's what I got about too, saying that, like, how they, you know what I'm saying, we got to stop fighting because the white get the call and it is worldwide coverage, but poor Kendrick Johnson, man, I'm not going to get my son. He ain't got nothing. His organs are gone. I'm losing it. I'm not stopping. The fight don't stop. See, they get the fight and get paid and go on about their business. I'm not stopping. Where's my child's body parts? Look at Kanika Jenkins. This shit is getting out of control. They thought this girl was gonna be so poor that this wasn't gonna happen. Y'all get what I'm saying? They didn't think nothing was gonna happen. They thought these people was piss poor and they wasn't gonna get no coverage, and it is. Yep, Tina. You already know, TT. Who? Skin is like a fish. You hear me, TT? Skin you like a deer and some more shit. Hey, Paula. They drain it and eat it too. No, we don't age above it. We don't. I didn't know they drain it and eat it. And that's what I was saying. When that case about that baby, yes, Juju, you ain't lying. When I was saying about that girl's babies up here, be honest, I ain't trying to think like that, but come on, dog, with these babies and stuff, they know. And Shank is like, it's almost like they know which babies to pick out, because people was asking, like, why would they put the kids that can't talk in the foster care versus give them to her parents and give the kids that's talking and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Not saying we want no kids to go in the system, but why? That's what they said. Get out. Yeah, okay. No, because the dad was an FBI agent. Who, her daddy? Girl, you hear me? They swapping down me and my daughter's sisters. Closed it. You hear me? TT Sims forgot all about him. Yeah, Miss 5'2", they forgot about that baby. They just swept him under the fucking rug. Okay, Martha, I know what's right. Yep, it is. Come on, I don't want no money. I don't want no money. But y'all notice, if y'all notice above them, they do it all the time with us. Breonna Taylor or nothing. I don't look. Ain't no amount of money even. None of that. Keep fighting. Push laws. Change laws. All of that shit. Don't stop there with the money. Keep doing shit before you take. Nah, I want this to go far. I want to stop police from being able to just kick a door in and unalive kids. I want to stop this from happening. You know what I'm saying? Nobody getting charged for the death of my daughter. She ain't never coming back, but everybody get to go home to their families. In the Balenciaga store. Who, Mocha, now? Said they use his body. Hell no. Yes, they are adjusted. I know you lying to me. Hey, Cynthia. I ain't got there yet. Yup. You right, Gigi. You right. Okay, I already know. Yep, they do. They do. They do. I did not know that, Carly, y'all. Right, Nika? That's the question. And then we were just talking about the other day. She was talking about the afterbirth. And I said, now they saying, can we donate it? And so they can do a little research on it. But we don't know where that shit go anyway. Y'all think they don't keep that shit? Y'all really think they give out afterbirth? Man. She said that's why some people do water birth. That's exactly why. That's exactly why they doing it above and down. Water births are so popular now. People are doing at home births. Thank you, Cynthia. Oh, the dad was FBI show was. I was going to say not hers. Yeah, get them updates for me. Hey, Pookie Poo, what it do, boo? Yeah, because you know what, Tanya J, y'all ever thought about it when they be coming in y'all coming in the doctor's office, you go and get a little blood, and they got like 8 barrels. You like, come on, why y'all can't test with all of it? Why y'all can't take that long tube that you just took? Y'all got 3 long tubes. Get the fuck out of here. There's just no. But see, everybody now they testing for different things. Now they can test that. What's the difference? What's the difference? Take that 1 barrel. That's all you getting out of me. You're not. No. Each time you go. It's 8 barrels for what? She said, never heard about it. We be on to the next. Yeah. Yeah, you do, Juju. You be over on it. She said, I always felt that was blood money. It is. Yep, to shut them up. That's why, to me, think about it, y'all. They'll be over talking about them tunnels. They over building them caves and shit, the mines and shit like that. And them mines are built to transport kids and shit like that. Even like a Coke truck that got down there in Texas, y'all. That Coke truck was full of bodies and shit, kids and shit. Then that one truck that was full of kids dismembered. There was so many bags. Y'all, if y'all in the Texas area, look up that story like on the Texas and New Mexico border of all those kids that was in back of that truck in bags, body parts all over, nothing but kids. It is sick. It is sad. Ain't no amount of money. None. Yeah, they didn't think his story was going to hit. That's all. That's what they usually do. And stuff, real talk.
National mourners sang hymns and lit candles that illuminated the night. In Barbados, a solemn book of condolences was opened in Adriana's memory, filled with messages of support and calls for accountability. At home in Guyana, vigils have spread throughout the country. In Mabaruma, Region 1, Anai, Region 9, New Amsterdam, Linden, Kwakwani, and countless other locations, creating a nationwide expression of grief and unwavering demands for answers. The Guyanese Rights of the Child Commission issued a powerful statement that captured the national sentiment. Justice for Adriana is not negotiable. It is a moral imperative. Have you ever witnessed a single child's passing unite so many people across continents in a call for justice? In response to growing public concern, President Irfan Ali promised.
Don't forget that mother who just sold her baby for her eyes. She sold her baby so they can get the eyes. I need that information. Hey, Talonda, baby, sunshine. What it do, sister? Okay, send it to me. Yep, the stem cells. I already know, to me, I bet. She said, I took mine. Hey, the truth. Hey. They keeping our afterbirth. Yep. You are 50 Shades. So you decided what made you want to do the water birth? Was it, the fact of the horror stories of the medical in there, in the hospital and stuff, or what made you say, hey, I'd rather do a home birth and just do a water birth? And the Alice's clinch, you ain't never lying. They do say it about our skin all the time. Not a human. You had to fight the doctors. Why you have to fight the doctors, Samia? Shut up. Okay, Brittany. Brittany said I kept my afterbirth, had it encapsulated and 80. And I also have some in the bank in case my daughter ever needs a transfer. How much does that run you, Brittany? She said that's how they profile us too. It's all in the blood. Stay woke. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, for real, Tina. Yeah, they gonna keep that. Minnie said, "Drop my email, please." Yeah, they gonna keep it afterbirth. They gonna. I don't give a damn if you sign it and say no. Yep. That's all you getting that one tube. Hey Dior. That's all you get. One good tube. Get all you can. And I'm going there as dehydrated as possible and stuff like that. I couldn't get nothing. Okay. They definitely use old minds. Yeah. I didn't know that, Patricia. Yep, that's all they was doing, Martha. You heard me. Mm-hmm. Send it to my email. Thank you, Waverly. I don't know, Detroit. I don't know. It's expensive to thank you. She said that's the main reason why right there they definitely keep it. They do. Thank you, Catherine. So they were selling kids for 5,000. Yeah, you ain't lying, sunshine. So yeah, the girl, I'm gonna do that story. I'm gonna cover that too. I do the human trafficking, but she saw her baby. Somebody wanted to put her green eyes. She was black. And she was a cute little thing. I ain't never seen green eyes like that on a black child and stuff. She was a beautiful baby. And she saw her baby like it's like a month or two ago. And she saw her baby for like a couple thousand. They wanted her eyes. I said, not they wanted your baby's eyes. Damn, Tamia.
Full support for an independent inquiry. Assistant Commissioner of Police Khalid Mandal was promptly reassigned from his post as Commander of Regional Police Division 3 and replaced by Assistant Commissioner of Police Mahendra Sinari. But there's more to consider. Online discussions have raised questions about potential conflicts of interest that, if substantiated, would be significant to this case. Some sources have claimed that hotel owner Bajnarine Bola may be related to President Ali. Could such connections potentially influence why certain aspects of accountability appear to be lacking and why certain evidence might no longer be available? Meanwhile, reports that the hotel's owners have left Guyana amid the growing public response, actions that some view as questionable for individuals with nothing to conceal. Local residents, expressing their frustration at what many perceive as institutional shortcomings, reportedly engaged in protests at the Leonora police station that included damage to the hotel and the owner's residence during a 12-hour demonstration, though these incidents remain officially unconfirmed. When there might be connections between those in positions of authority and those involved in a case, how might this affect the pursuit of truth? The quest for answers continues with increasing determination. Despite the Medical Council of Guyana delaying its decision on whether...
And guess what? The thing about the hotel is they ain't gonna do nothing but build bigger. They're not gonna do nothing but build that hotel to be bigger and worse than ever before. Oh, he went to the store for an interview, Carla.
For Trinidadian forensic pathologist Dr. Hubert Daisley to practice in Guyana, Adriana's resolute family has decided to proceed with a second autopsy in the United States. The family is at the stage where they are not interested in what the government's perception is.
The truth said they poked her baby for so many times. Said the nurse said they weren't supposed to do it. I'm trying to tell you. Detroit, you better know it. No one set fire to the hotel. Only those people that owned it for the money.
The truth, explained Dr. Dexter Todd, the family's attorney, his voice firm with resolve. According to him, urgent preparations are already underway to transport Adriana's body to the United States for further examination. If they get the truth, and they are able to say, okay, I am satisfied, even if the authorities do not use the information to prosecute or so, we know what to do legally with that. The medical council signed.
I'm glad Kimberly said something about Wafer. Have You Seen Us podcast definitely had hit me up like maybe 3 months ago. And she was like, sister, we need to look into this. And I said, what's wrong? She said, why is Wafer furniture named after kids? She was like, what's an Emily? And Emily's not a piece of furniture. What's a Tommy? You know, a Tommy ain't a couch. And she said she thinks it's kids being marketed off. So when they buy that furniture and stuff, that they're really buying that child, they're buying that organ. You know what I'm saying? They're buying that skin of that child. They're buying something. Oh, they're getting Emily's eyes. You know, that means I got a pearl green set of eyes for whoop-de-whoop, $400, going $400. Oh, I got a good heart for $200. You know what I'm saying? $8.99. You get your good heart. You know, yes, Wafer, yes. Sister Kimberly just said that in her in the chat. And Have You Seen Us podcast definitely has stood on that for like the past 3 months. She said we need to look into this, Ms. Parker. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it, Carla.
New information that had come to their attention about Dr. Daisley, creating another obstacle in
Come on.
pursuit of it.
Y'all think about it. Kimberly said, and the prices were like $15K for a love seat. Now, where the fuck? I ain't even anything over 5 stacks, y'all. 10 stacks. I'm gonna have a bedroom suits. I'm gonna have a couple of them. Mattress, box spring, and all. You hear me? Mattress, box spring, and all. Dinette set, nice. Not anything. Not the with the metal legs. No, none of that. Furniture gonna be and pictures and shit to go. $15K for a love seat. Absolutely, Tanya. Come on, just see. And people who used to move the boxes said they used to hear kids in the crate. I really got to do that. Let me the way. Sorry, guys. I got to write this down so I can talk about it. I never invested them in them. Kopi said she heard about them. Yeah. She said, "Come." That's what I said. Detroit, man. Have You Seen Us podcast was on there. She said she looked up several other kids and their names would come up. Right, Waverly. She said, Sheen. I might do it later because I really ain't got nothing to talk about today.
Answers.
I think I'm gonna do that
later. But they
later.
refuse to be deterred. Every delay,
Hell
every
yeah,
challenge
see?
placed in their path
15K is more than 4 days.
determination to seek clarity about what happened. As this deeply affecting case unfolds before our eyes, the questions continue to multiply. How could a body suddenly appear in a pool that had been searched multiple times by several people, including a swimming instructor? Why did the police initially provide information about Adriana leaving in a car, sending the search in a different direction during critical hour?
Why did the police say that? Why did the police have them going in different directions? Candy, are you? She said, remember, Wayfair was connected to Pizzagate.
What might
Was it
explain
Lizzie?
the marks on Adriana's body that her mother insists weren't consistent with drowning? Why was cotton wool found in her nose, and why did it apparently disappear before the autopsy? Could there be any connection between previous incidents at the hotel, including a previous death in the same pool, and this tragedy? Might there be any substance to the discussions about potential connections between the hotel owner and those in positions of influence? And perhaps most importantly, will Adriana and her family ever receive the answers and accountability they so desperately seek? While funeral arrangements move forward, scheduled for Monday, May 5th, 2025, at the Virgin Ogan Tarmac, the search for truth persists unabated. Adriana's aunt, Amika Lewis, has appealed for a peaceful burial, explaining that while some are planning to protest and delay the burial until another post-mortem examination is conducted, we do not agree to or condone this action. We will bury Adriana in a peaceful manner on Monday. But the call for justice continues, growing more insistent each day across cities.
I wonder why they trying to postpone this damn girl laying her to rest. That'd be sick. That'd be the sickest part. When it's come time for these parents to lay their kids to rest, they always want to divert and shit, and let them people lay their loved ones down as if they ain't going through enough. She said, girl, they was charging $30,000 for a cabinet, $1,000 for a pillow. Those were in Detroit, absolutely. Come on, y'all, $30,000 for cabinets. Yes, Juvenated. Those are cold words. Right, Anna. She said, wait, I just looked on Wayfair. They have a credenza for $78K. What the fuck? Oh, cabinet girl, you heard me. Yeah, you know they ITT. They not gonna never put that out there about no Wayfair, baby. You hear me? Absolutely, Patricia. They're there. They're there. Y'all better believe that.
Countries and continents. For young Adriana Young, a child whose life ended tragically, and whose passing raises profound questions about protection, accountability, and justice in Guyana. This isn't just a local tragedy. This case has awakened something powerful, uniting a nation and its diaspora in a shared demand that cannot be silenced. Justice for Adriana. Justice that cannot be negotiated away. Justice that must be served. The question now remains, will those involved ever be held accountable? Or will Adriana become another case where questions remain unanswered in a system that some believe may protect influentially?
Absolutely. They didn't have to say it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man. I got to go look up this Wayfair stuff. I'm going to come back tonight. We're going to do part 2 and break it down. We're going to talk. We're going to have a discussion. I have to go get me something to eat, guys. Y'all see me up here yawning. I just got to take a little nap, lay it down for a little bit, get my thoughts together because this is killing me out. Wayfair has a whole lot of money to keep quiet. Absolutely. And they came out of no. They figured out a way. Patricia, they figured out a way. Why you going live today, Copies? Because I don't think Shank Rock's going live again tonight. I'm going to come back at like 9. She said, I know you fucking lying. The original price was 11. Not 11K. Come on. The border, going through the border was too much. Things are getting too hot. Okay. So I'll go back about 8. 8:30. Come on, Copies, y'all with the furniture. Pay attention. What better way to sell the kids? They can't sell the kids online. It got to be furniture. And I bet the younger the kids, the more expensive. Like them cabinets for $38,000. Come on, y'all, think about it. Cabinets for $38,000. I bet I don't. But the cabinets ain't. You so go to Home Depot and so many other places and get shit. No. Not going. Come on, Copiece. Y'all heard him say the pillows was 1,000. How did who? I stuff my own shit. I bet I get a sewing machine and be here. I get a Bubba on the phone on FaceTime and get the sewing the fuck out of some pillows. I start making covers, quilts, anything, curtains. Come on, Tina, nobody. Okay, Allison. You can come up tonight. Copiece, you hear me? Hey, them better be some smart cabinets, open, shut by themselves, pick dishes up at the sink, and some more shit, dry and everything. But no, 1,000 for a pillow? Say who? Since when? Just like at church up there in Detroit with that bishop putting them wigs on them kids and she got them kids with masquerade mask and shit on. Nobody put no rat. I'm telling you, Niche better not let my baby go. To Tone, send me a email real quick. Let my grandbaby go to a birthday party or any kind of party. It better not be nothing about a mask involved. I don't give a damn. I could give a good molly fuck. Ain't no mask wearing. And if it ain't Halloween, ain't no mask wearing. Nah, right? No grown men. Even her father, there's no mask wearing. Sorry. We're not doing masks. Yeah, sorry. These kids, certain kids in there with masquerade mask on and shit like this shit is just cute. Like, what? Come on. Wait for ain't going. Come on. And then look, I got you. And don't forget, y'all, don't forget they laid a lot of people off because I was like, damn, I wonder if they laid, when my friend was working, I was like, I wonder if they laid people out because people was getting too close. Because I had heard things, I just didn't know what it was or whatever. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna come back, y'all. I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I'm gonna lay down for a little while, get my thoughts together and listen, put my headphones in and listen to this Way First Story. I never shopped there and then for sure I ain't gonna start. Patricia, you heard me? I ain't doing a damn, I ain't supporting it. Y'all go look at the prices. It's sad, dog. This shit is sad. And it's sick. These poor kids. Jamila, you would have to hit me up for your needs on here. Brittany I cannot give out Brittany's information anymore. They are stalking Brittany right now. Well, they're taking care of her right now up there, but we can't even help nobody right now with funding and stuff. If you do, you got to send me everything through an email and stuff. And I know it's so hard to put your personal and stuff out there, but Brittany's no longer taking personal calls or anything. Patricia, I'm on my email and I don't see you at all. I'm on my email. I was trying to give you a yeah, I was trying to see if I get your email, Patricia, but I have nothing from you. Okay, I got the Balenciaga story. Thank you, TT. I appreciate your love. Pinky Jean. It's my Pinky Jean. Okay, Pinky Jean, I know you lying to me. Pinky Jean bad. Let me see if I see Patricia. You must got the hold on, Patricia. You must got the wrong email because I don't got nothing from you. As soon as Bro Tone hit it, it came right to me. Yeah, so I'll see you guys back, or whatever in just a few. Matter of fact, in like 4 hours, So I give everybody time to go get they wind down, get whatever done y'all need to be done, and I will see y'all back here for part 2 of Adriana Young, 11 years old over there. Family looked around the hotel room everywhere, only to come back and she's floating in the pool, no water in her lungs, to say she drowned or nothing. And also go look at the Wayfair. Pillows for 1,000. Just what up, Stag? Call y'all back. Call you back where, Gigi? She said, wait for I seen a bedroom set for you telling me a lie. Durgo, have you seen us? Have you seen us? I told them you've been on this for about 3 months now, about for me to look into the Wayfair and stuff like that. It's been heavy on her mind and her heart about this Wayfair shit. Not a bedroom suit for 100. I know you tell. That must be a couple. That must be 2 sets of twins. Y'all, what y'all think? A bedroom suit for 100,000? Shit. I'll make my own shit. That's one time I'll get out there. Oh, it's somebody to sell some wood. Oh. Okay, Carla. Okay, Gigi, baby. Yo, y'all got me twisted to think 100,000. Tina, I'm making my own bed. Hell yeah, Tone, you buy a house. Shit. And sometimes, if you really like looking for a little bit extra, you know what I'm saying? You can buy the ones that they already got with the furniture and shit in them for real. They sell those if you get the furniture in them. Leather sofa at 60 and 80. That's some kids. But that 100,000, that's 2 sets of twins. Hey, Leisure baby. Hey, Miss Soki Love. Yeah, Carla, that's for them. Yeah. And it might not even be y'all 100,000 all the time in American money. It could be that, you know what I'm saying? She saw some my day week. Stop that. Okay, Freshie. But yeah. It better rock you to sleep and lift me out the bed and everything. Okay. Come on, Cook with Joe. Like, y'all know what it is. Ain't no way I'm buying $1,000 for a pillow. I mean, I get the sewing machine and lace the all you do is put some cotton and shit in it. Cindy said, now I'm going on Marketplace. I'm making my own pillowcases, comforter, and shit like that. Might stuff a mattress. Put some wood to it. Make your own shit. Hey, Erica, baby. You hear me? I ain't going. Wait for her to be ashamed. It's a sick. June 13th. Yeah, that's 2 sets. That's Detroit. Think about it. That's got to be 2 sets of twins. It's got to be 2 sets of twins, quadruplets or something. It's that now. I ain't going. You heard me? Come cook with y'all. Who? For those Wayfair prices where they selling them kids? She said, find my babies, okay? Man, salute everybody. I'll see you guys in about 4 hours, all right? Salute.
Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen, you know who you are. Bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view. With a voice so smooth and a smile so bright, she's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop in, stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard. questions, never missing a word. Are a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change. Bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true.